This Paint Center Basics video will show you how to properly prepare to create a painting. You will learn how to mix colors using a paint palette and how to clean up using our Paint Center cleanup procedures. At the Paint Center, you will need a paintbrush, a cup of water, paint, a paint palette, paper towels if you need to dry off your brush, and an idea. If you are working at the Paint Center, an art shirt is a must. There are extra art shirts underneath the paper cutter. First thing you'll need to do is put your art shirt on. Select 1 or 2 brushes depending on what you need for your painting. Then fill up your cup with some water. Next, get a paint palette. Select the colors that you will need for your painting. Keep in mind that you can create all the colors in the rainbow with the primary colors red, blue, and yellow. 1 or 2 pumps should be enough paint. Watch out for splatters. Remember to write your name and class on the back of your paper. Plan out your project with pencil before you begin. One way to mix colors is to mix them directly on your paper. Instead of using a ton of paint, try adding a little bit of water to spread the paint out over larger areas. In my paintings, I usually paint the thing that looks the furthest away first and work my way forward. Use the center of your paint palette to mix multiple colors in order to create an individualized paint palette for your project. When you mix a color with its complement, for example blue and orange, you bring it closer to a neutral. This is a good way to create browns or grays. Try using your brush in different ways to create various textures in your painting. When in doubt, paint with a back and forth motion. This will give you a smooth texture and ensure that your paintbrush doesn't get a bad hairdo. When you're done painting for the day, make sure that you follow our Paint Center cleanup procedures. Place your painting under your class's section of the drying rack. Next, rinse out your paintbrushes. Spread the bristles out with your fingers and rinse until the water is running clear. Make sure you smooth your bristles back to a point before placing them back in the cup, brush side up. Make sure to wash all of the paint off of your paint palette. If you have a lot of leftover paint in your palette, leave it on the counter for someone to use in the next class. Sponge up any spilled water or paint on the counters or floor. The Paint Center should look cleaner when you're finished than when you got to it, so it's ready to go for the next class.